Alright, it is 7:06 and it is Friday, May 30th. Everybody left and I'm the last one here at 7:06, so I gotta get going. Let's head to the job. Alright guys, so it's like 10 o'clock. I couldn't sit around and not have a machine on the job, so here I am renting a machine for my buddies. My good buddies for hooking it up at such short notice. I've never used one of these tilt deck trailers before, but this thing is already becoming such a time saver. I mean, look at this. And I'm right on the back so I can see everything. I think we're gonna look into getting one of these because for what we do with all the hardscapes and everything, this thing is perfect. And on top of that, we got a 1-ton dump here, right? Up and over. I mean, can you beat that? Really? Look at that thing. This thing's awesome. Look at this. This thing's sweet. I'm so happy right now. Can't beat it. Bobcat, baby. I'm brand by it, so I've always been a Bobcat kid. I'm putting a lot of trust in this machine right now, but you can see how thick that is. And this was half of the reason that I wanted this machine. So either I'm going to post this video because it's proved itself, or I'm going to delete this video because I embarrassed myself. But I'm hoping that this machine will move this. I don't see why it won't. It's a Bobcat. I'm a little scared right now. I'm really hoping the machine moves it. It's moving.
Where you think? Here you put it. Back here.
The pala?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. See, this is what I mean. It's stupid stuff, but he's been around machines all the time where I haven't. say what you want. Oh, you're the boss, or you're the foreman, you should know what you're doing. I got a general idea, but who's to say it's not a good thing to take advice from your peers? You know what I mean? If they're willing to give it, take it. One piece. Now let's work on the next one. Let's see. Happy Monday morning, YouTube. Mary and her crew already left. They took one of the dumps and then her pickup truck. I think they're doing some plant installations today. I check, okay? Yeah. I am tired today. Oh, why? I'm just tired. In la shell. ¿Qué pasa, Ronaldo? Esta va con ese camión de Shell. Okay. I gotta clock in before I forget. There we go. Which one's the right key? I got a million keys hanging from this keychain. Alright, so we got 3 pallets in the back of this truck. We did have 3.5, but we already put a half a pallet of this stuff on the ground. It looks like a granite, almost like a cobblestone. So it's 7:30. Monday morning, June 2nd. And we're just getting up to the job. Narrow street, so we parked the trailer all the way at the end, which is like 600, 700 feet that way. That little bobcat came in clutch. We were able to rip all of this out in one day with 2 guys. Thick asphalt, thick asphalt. And then there was some decent sized curbing here. So I think what I'm gonna go do now is go grab some base in this truck, and then all those pallets I'm gonna park this right over there because nobody can fit through here. So I'm gonna park this in front of the White House, and while I'm going to grab base, he can start working on getting all those pavers out. They put them in weird, like, bushel type deals almost. Yeah, I don't know. All right. So some of you might actually be confused as to what was going on, because I don't think I explained it in a video. The day that we were using the stand-on bobcat, I had Ronaldo run this to the dump once, I think. Yeah, I think he ran this out to the dump in Peabody once. And on the way back, he said that the red brake light was coming on the dash. In my head, I'm like, you're a meathead. It's probably just the e-brake. You probably pushed it down a little bit trying to get into the truck or something, you know? He was like, no, I know push. I'm like, yeah, right. So then I get in and release the e-brake, and nothing happened. So I'm like, shit. Started looking at Ford forums, something that I didn't know, something that Fords do whenever there's a brake problem. That'll pop up. It'll just have the little red, you know, brake thing, and then say service brake system right on the info center right here. So, you know, we started looking around over the weekend, and actually my father was the one who was able to diagnose it. It is one of the threaded brake lines that go from the soft brake line. And anyways, I don't know why that just stopped recording. Anyways, what it ended up being was the hard brake line threading into the soft brake line, I believe it was, right down here on the front left tire. So I figured, you know, we got 3 of those pallets for Ronaldo to offload, so it'll be a perfect time for me to go fix this and then go grab like 2 or 3 yards of limp pack. So I brought it to my house quick, and we wrenched on it a little bit. I think we turned it 3 turns to the right, you know, righty tighty, and it became more lefty loosey. So now we're going to grab more parts. Splendid. We're going half an hour way up to Peabody to an actual mechanic to just have them reinstall a new part, because I think half the reason that it's happening is just the oxidation. So I don't have the part. He has better networks for parts sourcing. He'll have it done probably like that, you know. So here we go. And actually I'm pissing brake fluid right now, so I got a tow haul, and then yeah, I just gotta go slow, wicked slow guy, and hoping to breathe on the brakes the whole way up there. I brought some brake fluid in case the info center pops up again, so that way I don't, you know, run out of brake fluid trying to merge onto the highway or something like that. So all right, we'll try and see you guys up there if I make it. All right, so we just got back on the job. Ended up going up to Peabody to get the brake line fixed. That is completely fixed. It's 10 o'clock. Ronaldo has 1 pallet already out of the truck, which is sweet. Or 1.5, I should say, because there was 3.5 pallets that were in the back of that truck. So you got 1 pallet and a partial down. And now I'm just kind of playing with the grade before we put this down. Got some limb pack, some good stuff. It's like a big aggregate mixed with stone dust almost. Works real good on this stuff. I just had him run up to the trailer to grab the demo saw, because there are a couple more spots that I gotta cut the asphalt on to get it perfect. So, all right, so it's 11:30. Me and Ronaldo are about to take lunch. I'm the pallet truck, he's the material truck. We kind of got this compacted, and we just started to lay, but we're gonna go back to one of our asphalt jobs from earlier this week and just move a big planter back onto the asphalt. We got our general idea laid out. Just gonna do a running bomb with it. Kind of pretty. I don't know how hard it is to see. I'm looking down at it right now, and with the shadows and everything, it might be hard to see, but you guys won't have to envision it once it's a thing. All right, we're back here. It's 1:30, and out of the 3.5 pallets, we got 1.5 off the truck. So what you see on the ground is 1.5 pallets. There's still 2 in there. This is what we got laid so far. I'm gonna have to cut this sewer cap in, which we took out right here. We'll probably mud it in some way, shape, or form. But all we're doing here is, it's basically just cobblestone, but like very fine cut cobblestone. And we're just gonna, you know, cut it. That's pretty. It's probably not my flavor, but pretty. And we're kind of laying the base as we're going, because as you know, no matter how well you cut cobblestone, you always get jagged edges. Like these are sold so that way there's like a really nice side and everything's squared, but the bottom, the base right there, is like that. So he's taking apart pallets. I think Ronaldo's just having so much fun today. Some days you're the dog, some days you're the hydrant. What can I say? I have a lot more days where I'm the hydrant than I want to be, but that's life. Alright, we'll work on this side so that way we don't mess up what we already have for base. Tight little neighborhood. We got the construction trailer parked all the way down the street. And this is one of the nice things that I like now. Like I was saying last year, I was running the construction division at the beginning of the year. And we didn't really do a lot of construction per se before me. But all I had was this dump truck. Everything was run out of this dump truck right here, which made it kind of difficult. Now we have so many more assets just for the construction division. We have a trailer for all our tools, which is outstanding. And then that happened about halfway through last year. Now this year, with the addition of this truck, it's great because we always have one truck for material and then one truck for the actual pavers or whatever we're working with, and we don't have to intertwine them. It's kind of nice. And then we also have, like I said, the trailer for all of our tools. Makes jobs so much more efficient. I think the only thing left that would make our job 110% awesome would be a machine, but honestly, with what I've been given in the past year and a half with starting this like true construction division, beggars can't be choosers. I'm happy with what I got right now, you know? It wasn't completely that way, but this company was primarily maintenance driven, like property maintenance driven right before I got here, so there wasn't a lot of assets for construction per se. There was decades ago, but that was before my time. So now we're kind of getting a lot more back into stuff like this, the hardscapes, and then also doing like small excavation work, yard grading, all that stuff. It's nice to have these assets. And they might not be new pretty stuff like what everybody has on social media, but guess what? You still bill out work. They still make money. Now if they were breaking down every single day and costing us a lot of money, that'd be one thing to look into a newer truck or a newer whatever. But they work. And they work good. We are back. It's much after lunch. Yeah, it's 340, and we're just gonna do this last row and then do 2 more and then call it a day. Run those couple lines and start to bring everything back to the trailer. Hoping the boss comes by soon. I gotta ball bust him. Me and him talked around lunch. He said, I gotta meet with one customer who has some questions about getting on to our weekly grass schedule. I was like, all right. And that was, what time was after lunch? 12:30. He's still stuck at that person's house. I know the person's house that he's going to, or the house that he's at. The person can be a talker. Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Bye
bye-bye.
bye.
Well, that's officially the longest conversation I've ever had.
I was just gonna say, was that all with one customer? Our thought for today was we got 2 pallets offloaded already out of the 3.5. Well, I guess 2.5 technically.
Yeah.
Just gonna, you see that course right there?
Yeah.
Run that straight out, and then after that, clean up the site for the night, and then call it for the day. If that's cool. I was gonna get it closer. Yeah. Both of them came out quite a couple times. They said they love it. So the only reason that that's open right there is because
Shut off.
yeah. So what you see is what you get. Caesar just finished his list. That's who I was on the phone with. Talk.
Did you do 33, the new one, you know?
33 in Nahat. I don't know. I can call him right now. Call Caesar Ovale.
I told him when he was going there, if he had questions to let me know. I never heard.
Please leave your message for...
I think I called the old Caesar. 1 second.
Yep. And then I gotta go by 42 Winter Street. They got something wrong with that area.
Oh, there's just dashes on it.
Please leave your message for... Cesar Ovalle, no puedo.
Hello. What? I have one question.
Uh-huh.
The Trenta Trace Highland Ave.
No,
You cut or no?
no, but
Oh, ¿por qué?
no, but when I check the gracia, I check for the car.
Oh, for the cortagramas.
Persona, de persona.
¿Qué la persona dice?
Oh, la persona dice no cático, no cático. The mic cola, you jefe, dice, no cático.
Oh, the lady came out and said, don't cut.
Alright, I'll talk to Scott. Okay.
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 Gracias.
Hey.
Bye bye. Anyways. What were you just saying?
The guy said a woman came out and asked them not to cut the grass. I don't know if there's a woman there. I know it's his father.
Abajo.
Okay, bye.
Okay, I see you mañana. one more crew out there. What time is it, like 4:30-ish? What is going on, YouTube? It is Tuesday, June 3rd. It's my birthday. Turning 22 today. Gonna go work down on that house where we're putting in all the, it's almost like cobblestones, but we're using them as pavers. It's just gonna be me and Ronaldo today. I think I'm gonna get out, or try and get out fairly early today. We'll see if we can aim for like 3 o'clock, 3:30. Try to hang out, enjoy some time. Maybe I'll try to edit some videos today. We'll see how the day pans out. Alright, so it's June 3rd. We got a lot more laid. It's lunchtime actually. I haven't been filming, but this is where we're at for right now. It's pretty decent progress for lunchtime. Plan is maybe 2-3 o'clock, get down to the corner where the compactor is, then call it a day. Do an actual early day or something like that. Wouldn't that be nice? Little birthday present for myself. Who am I kidding? I still gotta meet with customers after that. Alrighty, so it is like, what time is it? It's like 2:30 today. Ronaldo's just putting his dumb body down. This is what we got done today. I didn't film a lot today just because I kind of wanted to enjoy my day, my birthday. Oh, there will be plenty of more days in the future, but I just wanted to shoot this because I thought it'd be pretty cool. Alright, so it's 1 o'clock today. I haven't done jack crap for filming today because the homeowner's been out here 90% of the time with us. This is what's been done today. I ended up cementing that cap in, cementing that corner. This whole area is kind of done. You know, we gotta fill a couple cracks here and there, but other than that, this area is done. Now it's a matter of working on this area, getting this all cut in, and then we gotta run this all the way down like that, and then from there I can do a little border, or a little apron I should say, right here. Alright, let's get to it because yesterday was our last day to finish this up. Holy airball.